Here we are again. Wanted to catch another video of these Sempervivum Pilatus flowers because they're just going crazy. Look at them all. I mean, there's not super intricate. There's not some crazy unusual colors. But they are still really unique and neat. This is what they start looking like after they've kind of grown. I don't know if that's going to maybe turn into like a little seed pod or something. I mean, I could look it up, but I'd rather just learn as it happens. Look at all these ones over here blooming. Let's see if I can separate this a bit. There's just so many. Got more over here. Let's see if we can move you around a bit. Come on. There we go. I think these were some of the first ones to blossom, and that's why these ones are starting to get kind of crusty, dried up. But you can see how it's got these long, spindly stalks for all these flowers, and what's neat is they all started out like this, being real tight and compact, like these ones here. See, these are starting to spread and do their thing, but they haven't opened yet. Obviously, they haven't opened yet, you can see that, but this is what they'll do once they start opening. These parts start stretching out. See, like this one's doing it. It's going to start opening. And these will stretch out more and more, just like these did. They all started here and then just kind of started stretching out as they opened. Spread out more to give room for each flower to open up. I wish they had a smell, but they don't. At least I don't. Let me double check. Yeah, no, they don't have a smell. I probably just got pollen on my nose, though. I wanted to check those, and I wanted to get my two newest plants. This one looks so cool. These are called Tiger Jaws. It's another mimicry plant, which is like the stone face plants. It's in the same family as these girls here. That's a little baby turkey feather. But yeah, these are all just different stone face mimicry plants. Lithops. That's the word I was thinking of. Split rock. Oh, so this isn't a lithop. I thought these were lithops. Here's another stone phase lithop. I like how the patterns and colors can be so different with these. I had a purple one of these before. It was really neat. But yeah, this is cool looking. Little tiger jaws. They kind of more or less remind me of, and see, these aren't pokey. They don't hurt. You can see they bend and stuff. But the way these look reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, when the caterpillar is smoking the hookah and he tells his little, he recites the little rhyme about the alligator. This looks like the alligator jaws with the wispy kind of teeth that are created in the smoke. That's what this looks like to me. Tiger Jaws. I don't know who came up with the name, but it's still a cool name. It's really neat how they just grow from inside each other. And then the other one I got is this little girl here. What is this? Titanopsis calcareum. And I got this because it looks like dinosaur skin. Like, how neat is that? It feels kind of rough and bumpy. Well, obviously, I mean, you can see it's bumpy. But yeah, I thought that really looked like dinosaur skin on the ends there. And what I saw, some of the other ones, like these spots, looked like they kind of turned like a pinkish purple color maybe, depending maybe on temperature or what it gets in the dirt. But yeah, let's see what these do. I wonder how big it'll get. But that's all the interesting stuff going on with the plants for right now. Just really happy about these finally doing something. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to this part though. Once the flower's done, they're clearly going to dry up and die, but then what's going to happen to the rest of the plant, the base? This used to be the head. Like this was the center that it continuously grew out of, like this here. All of these with the flowers like that looked like this 2 months ago. And then just this center part came up on a stalk and then started growing these little balls. So you can see the inner center part there, and it just stretched out from the center. Oh, this one's doing it. This is real easy to see. See, this was just a little one all by itself. And then boom, it decided to do this. So now is this whole thing gonna die when the flowers are done? Or is this part just gonna die? And then it'll just keep growing? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But either way, it's not like I don't have enough of them, so we'll see what happens. Still really neat though. What else is going on? Nothing too crazy. This is some periwinkle, and these are heirloom forget-me-nots. I don't know what this is. It's just a random piece of a plant that came out of a pot that my neighbor has. There were some roots on it, so I thought, I'll stick it in the ground, see what happens. Or stick it in a pot, see what happens. If it dries up, whatever. I still have other stuff in this area that's gonna sprout. I forget the name of it. Oh yeah, these are little baby stoneface lithops. A little one here. And the other one here. See, oh, there we go. Yeah, you can really see the little line in there. Now, the rest of in here has more seeds from a pod that the lithops had when I bought them. And I know there were seeds in it because when I accidentally got it wet, it opened up and I could see them. And I don't think any of them have started sprouting yet. I keep this, damp on top. I get it wet every day or every evening in hopes that something will start sprouting. But I'm also worried that these are going to get overwatered and end up dying. So, kind of trying to be as careful as I can. These are just some other little cute bits from some of the other plants that I have. Oh yeah, this one's coming along pretty nicely with its flowers. When that gets fully open, I'll make sure to do a video for that. And these are more heirloom forget-me-nots. I need to get a bigger pot and spread these out. I put a whole seed packet in here. My mom thought they were all... She didn't think the seeds were viable anymore. She was going to throw them out. And I said, no, don't throw them out. Seeds stay good for a lot longer than you think they do. And sure enough, damn near every seed in the packet sprouted. And because of the crowding, some of them are starting to kind of give up, so to speak, and let the other ones grow. This is more periwinkle. This is the pot it was originally in, and after it did the flowers, I just let the seed pods drop their seeds all in there. And this one's even still doing some flowers. We got a couple left. Very cute. Oh yeah, you can see its little stamens and stuff. They look like little tiny bug antennas in between the petals. Then you got the ones in the center. Neat little things. Simple stuff in life to appreciate. I don't even like the color pink, and these are still neat. Wish my phone would focus a bit better. Focus on this right here. There it is. Hello. Well, that's all for now. Oh, yeah. So that's the stinkhorn mushrooms. This is where they were. You can't really even tell. Let me see here. This right here is a little piece of one. I think, yeah. That's a piece of the stalk. That's a piece of the stalk, or actually that's a piece of the base. That's where it was sticking out of the ground from. And the next day a second one grew. But it was weird because it was like it was growing from both ends. The top was stuck in the ground and the base was clearly stuck in the ground. But this is it in here. This is all, this whole area there. I can still see some of the spore, gross black goop. That's the spores. And then there's another one here. This is the one that was broke. It was the same situation. The top was stuck to the ground, and the bottom, it kept growing. So as the top was stuck and the bottom kept growing, it basically, just kept growing until eventually it snapped itself off. That's why that one was split over here. But now that's it. Nothing else too interesting going on.